All right, now it's November 15, Thursday. I had a decent day today. The portfolio is up about 600 bucks, and it, it, it would have been even a better day if it weren't for some of this overall market stuff going down, like some of the funds, the dividend stocks and funds, real estate, and so forth. But all in all, pretty good day. We had C-SPAN up 1%. We had the precious metals up a little bit. Oh, this was the biggest thing is the weight in precious metals was down like 15%. It's another 4 right now. And so that's kind of putting a damper on the gains. But the rest of the precious metals complex was up, which is no big deal. Uranium got a big rally here. Energy fuels up 7%, chemical 4.7, and the uranium ETF over 3%. Apple got a little rebound. It's now 2.5% up. Switch erased some of those big losses earlier. It's up 11%. And JD, Alibaba, and China overall up a little bit. So that's all good. And so that only equaled out to about $600 gain. So we're still not at the highs that we scored not too long ago. And we'll go back and look at them and see what they were. 44, 460. So that's if we want to score new highs, we need to be another 2 grand up from here. All right. Now, with that being said, why this rebound? Well, the dollar has been clobbering all of my portfolio, all the merchant markets, and putting a damper on the gains day. But even though it was up today, the dollar was. I think perhaps everything was a bit oversold, and so it's reversing that trade a little bit. Um, I haven't sold. Maybe I should sell some of this EXK that I bought at 181 just in case there's another downturn, but I'm holding on to it for now. I just don't see the gain as being that substantial yet. Interesting enough, the EXK, oh, finally, okay, they moved a little bit. The EXK puts finally lost a little bit of value. Um, so now they're at 58 from 60, but they should be a little bit lower. In any case, um, I'm making strides there. Hopefully, the market starts believing this precious market rally and continues up. Russia was up 2%. If you remember, I was forced to buy that. And it is making a comeback, although it's still a losing trade. Um, Now, what else is going on? Well, it's still the Apple picture is still unclear. Like I've been watching some news and people are doing interviews and they're saying how Apple's the worst company ever because unit sales means yes, less of everything else. They reached their peak, blah 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 blah. And some people are saying no, that's what they were saying about Apple like 2 3 years ago, and then before every time there's a downturn, it's kind of a regular thing for them to lose 15 20% of the stock value just to rebound quicker and higher. And so that's most likely what's going to happen. There, there aren't that many fundamental changes in the economy except the rates, right? So just, and the trade thing, as we explained, is not that big of a factor, but the rates is, and anybody who owns debt, including corporate America and corporate international, they're going to suffer, right? They're going to suffer. And so it's going to act as a little bit of a downward force to all the markets, and we've seen that in emerging markets. Finally, we're seeing it in the U.S. But in my opinion, that's if that gets too painful, it's going to get reversed. Rates are going to go down again, and bull market's going to resume once more. But we just don't know whether that bull market's going to reverse because stocks are getting more valued or because the currency is getting more devalued as a result of these extremely low rates. It should at some point have an effect on the currency. We just don't know. We haven't really seen that. We haven't really seen that. All right. I don't know if I have too many insights. I just want to update you on portfolio. Things are going well. I might start selling some calls here on the uranium sector, especially chemical. Like I have one put call actually, and maybe I'll sell a, I'm sorry, I have one put option sold. Maybe I'll sell a call at the 13 or 14 level. We can even take a look at what they're selling for, what I can sell them for. So, um, for November 23rd, the $13 one's only 3 cents. That's not gonna cut it. November 30 is 5 cents. Oh wow. $13. Okay, 20 cents for December 21st. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. That's 20 bucks. If chemical reaches 13 now, I'll have to sell. I mean, that's not bad considering my average entry price is 9.74. So that might be a good trade. Free $20. All right, so I'll look into that, see if I can put that into motion, and if not, I'll look for other opportunities. But I should be selling calls, now that Russia went up a little bit, um, I might look into, let's find them, RSX. I was forced to buy that at, what was it? I forget what price. I think 20, 21. I'm not sure. But let's see what they're selling for. Sell call. Let's go for the same date. How about December 21st? Yeah, I mean, $22 one selling for 23. May or may not be worth the risk. We'll see. What else was I forced to buy? Wheat and precious metals. Now that's been a losing trade for sure. Big time losing trade. Look at this down action here. It's pretty enormous. 13% over the month and over the 3 months, 24% over the year. It peaked out here at 22.57 and then just a boom, a straight knife downwards, followed by a little dead cat bounce over here. So we'll see. I think I was forced about 16 and a half, and so I might, let's see what they're selling for. Sell call options, let's go with the same expiration date here, December 21st. $10 for the 17 and a half. Probably not worth, but I'll have to run the numbers on there and see if I'm gonna do that. All right. If my voice is a little low, I've been feeling a little down, tired, sick, slash whatever else. So my apologies. Just want to update you on what I've been doing here, what I'm thinking about. Oh, another interesting investment idea here, and I'm not endorsing this. I'm just thinking about doing it myself though, but I don't think you should do it. Is now that Amazon has finally decided to put their second headquarters in New York, I'm thinking of putting some money in my New York mortgage trust, because the price are gonna keep getting bid up over there, and I'm thinking this fund is gonna have a more sustainable future in the coming years, and it's been doing pretty well overall. It did drop down to 270 at the depths of the early 2016 bottoms here, but it's rebounded fairly nicely and it pays a nice dividend. So I'm thinking I might actually put some money in there. That'd be a good bet. But I'll have to think about that. I haven't decided on it yet. All right. I think that's enough updating for now. I'll make another video tomorrow, Friday. I may make some moves. We'll see. I'll have the time to think about it. We'll see when I get to it. All right, y'all. Peace out.